Big change in the world, it comes in small steps. It comes one person at a time. It comes one conversation at a time. It comes one step at a time. And it is those little interactions, those little outreaches that add up. And if you do this over and over, you will look back on the line of people you have impacted in your life. Change comes in small steps. Empathy is the understanding of what someone else is feeling. So you guys know the game Jenga. I touch each individual block until I find one that's loose, and then I push it through and I put it on top of the Jenga stack. So each brick is your opportunity to make an impact. This is every time you come across someone in need. Pass a homeless person on the street, that's a brick. Your coworker is struggling, that's a brick. Your sister calls you crying, that's a brick. These are the touch points. And if you touch enough of them, you will find one that moves. And when you push the brick all the way through, you can actually touch someone on the other side. You really can. I believe that change is possible. I see it happen every day. The great part about empathy is that it unites us. It makes you realize that people are people everywhere. No matter what country you live in, no matter what your income level is, no matter the language that you speak or the religion that you practice, the world is filled with kindness. You have to open your eyes to see it. You have the extraordinary power to make a difference. And I challenge you today to figure out what is the walk that you are going to take and what is the difference that you are going to make in the world. When you survey people at work, 97% of people say they want to make a positive impact on the world. Yet, employees on average say they feel their work is half as meaningful as it could be. And this is the shocking one. 90% of employees say they would forego up to 23% of their salary in exchange for more meaningful work. This proves to me that people really want to make an impact. We see the news and it says war and pandemic, global warming, and economic crisis, and political issues. We see everything that's wrong. In our own companies, we talk about turnover, we talk about the staffing crisis, we talk about problems. But when instead of focusing on the problem, you focus on the people.
Tonight, our Karen Drew introduces you to a Metro Detroit woman who's making donating to a cause a real-life experience.
In Detroit this week, a major change happened in just 24 hours. It's the brainchild of a young woman determined to make a difference.
Mallory Brown is really one cool woman. She's traveling the world to show others the obstacles and hardships so many different women deal with.
But leadership isn't about creating the change yourself. Leadership is about empowering other people to create change. Leadership is being a catalyst for change. But I always receive emails from people that say, Mallory, love what you do, always wanted to make an impact. When I retire, I'm gonna do it. Or they say, you know, I've got 2 kids at home right now, but when they go off to college, when I'm an empty nester and I've got some time on my hands, I'm gonna volunteer. Or sometimes it's a young person and they say, you know, I really wanna donate, but my finances aren't in order and I'm still paying off my student loans. And once I get my life in order, then I'll help someone else. But that is not the point. The point is that little by little, one travels far. You can help one person right now. You don't need a lot of time, you don't need a lot of money. You don't even need to know what you want to do. You just have to pick a person and then get curious and then ask them. Pick one person in your workplace you know is having a hard time. Who's the one that looks really rough when you sign on to your video calls? Who's the person who's overwhelmed right now? You all know a coworker that's struggling. Think of them in your mind. And the next time you talk to them, just be wildly curious. Instead of focusing on the staffing issues that are going on, maybe focus on the person who's supposed to be hiring people into your company, or that person that came in for the interview. What is that one person looking for? When we break it down onto a people level, our humanity can guide us. You have the ability to make a profound impact in the world, each and every one of you, if you can lead with empathy in your interactions. If you can go out there and you can walk a mile in someone else's shoes, if you can open your mind, if you can open your heart to the needs of other people, you can be a game changer for them. You can be a life changer for them. There's a ripple effect to kindness. The small act of kindness today, it can ripple and turn into an impact larger than you could have ever imagined.
Let God keep you forever and ever. And then you will come back to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.